Hello there. Welcome to a Thursday live with Barb Ryder, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hello, Nancy. And tonight I'm going to share my virtual class with you. So that means that the projects that you see can be yours for free by purchasing $30 in product. And then if you bump that up to $40, you'll get a free embellishment with the card kits. Hi, Sue. Welcome. Hello, everyone. As you're jumping on, let me know that you're here and where you might be from if you're watching for the first time. I know it takes a minute for people to get their notifications and click their buttons and come on live with us. Who else is jumping on? I was thinking of all the different things that I wanted to share because there's so much retiring in the Stampin' Up! Annual catalog. I will have to say there's a lot of things that are in the current spring catalog, mini catalog, that's going to carry over into either the online store or into the new annual catalog. Hello, Linda Bird. When I was looking at things I wanted to do, I thought, hi Peggy. I kept thinking, okay, what do I want to share? Because there's so many things I wanted to share. You can't share it all in one video, Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you guys passing this along onto any of your groups or your personal page. Hello, Jan. When you share, it does help with the algorithm in the Facebook world. And even if you're watching this as a replay, still sharing at that time also helps, kind of roll it out there. Hi, Taryn. It just helps things move along, and it helps my small business that I have here as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I know a lot of you have heard the whole, the information about Close to My Heart closing in that. And if you are a new, if you're new to my channel on Facebook or on YouTube, and you are close to my heart, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. There's so much out there to talk about and share. Thanks for sharing, Sue, and hello, Carol. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I think that it's interesting what Stampin' Up! Has decided to do. I think many people are excited about having more of a scrapbooking presence of product here coming up with Stampin' Up! After all of this happens. Hi, Deb, and hello, Diana. So I was just saying welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining me. I hope that, my thing still shows 3 people. 1 second here. I'm going to do one quick thing. So give me a second. Let's see. There we go. All right. Now I have it. Okay. Wonderful. I had to get it different on my iPad over here on the side. So I have some projects to share with you. I hope that you'll like what I share and my creative process of things. I love coming up with different ideas using product, and hopefully you'll enjoy what I have. And again, to get tonight's class free, you just simply spend $30 in product in my online store. There is a link that you will see. Hi, June, and thanks for sharing. Hello, Lori. There is a link that you can click to order product specifically with me, so I know that you want the kit when I see your order. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Send me a message. Contact me through my webpage, whatever works for you. But the link to purchase with me is in the description at the beginning of the Facebook post, okay? All right, let's go ahead, and I am just looking at the list here. Okay, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. I just, as your name pops up, I just say hello. So let me go ahead, and we're going to turn down the camera and get started with our projects. All right, so the first thing we're going to start with is we're going to start on, so April 9th. Okay, I'm recording this video on April 4th, 2024. So if you're watching the replay, April 9th coming up will be the up to 60% off in the mini catalog. Let me show you. Well, it's going to be things that might be from the mini catalog or our current catalog right here. This is the current catalog, but there are tons of things that are going to be on sale up to 60% off, okay? Some things are not, they're just retiring, but there is a lot. This is one of the stamp sets that's going to be retiring. I love sentiment sets because you can use any designer paper, any colors, ribbons, all of those things. And with a word set, it can be very, very different, okay? So, this particular set is called Phrases for All, and let me grab it here. I got things behind me. Phrases for All, right here. And these images, you've got some large images and then some simple sayings for the inside, a couple hearts that can go with All My Heart. And that is going to be 50% off on April 9th. Now, you can order it now, so in case it doesn't disappear beforehand, because I will tell you there are some stamp sets already gone. People didn't care if they were on sale or not. They went ahead and got them because they didn't want to miss out. So, hi Jeanne. So this particular stamp set's 50% off. So what does that make it? $10.50 for this stamp set. All right. So that's what I'm gonna share. And then some other product that I'm using is retiring product, and I have that noted on what the discounts are on that. So let me just grab everything behind me. Now, one of the things that happens is every year we get a new batch of 5 in colors. So that means 5 in colors are disappearing. And those 5 colors are the 22 to 24 colors. And if I can get to the page of the colors, I know what the name of them, all the names are, and I was just going to show you the colors in here. Here are the 5 colors: Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis. And the really cool thing is that there's no discount on the cardstock, the ink pad, and the refill. However, there's 40% off on the retiring in color blends, okay? Good deal. How much does that make them? I have it here on my little note, my cheat sheet. The blends are $6 instead of $10 for a pair, a light and a dark. So keep that in mind. With that being said, we are going to use the Starry Sky in color with this card, and we're going to use some retiring paper, which is the Inked Botanicals 6x6. Now, this is also has a discounted price starting on April 9th, all right, and this will be 20% off, so that makes it, I have it written down here, guys, and that makes it $10, okay, for this huge pack of designer paper, and it's a good deal. Anytime there's a sale, it's a good deal, right, you guys? So if you're jumping on, welcome, thanks for joining me. I'm getting ready to share the first card, and I'm starting with the easiest card to the hardest card, okay? So I have a little bit of everything. So anyway, that is the designer paper I'm using. Another thing that's retiring that I'm using are the pastel adhesive back sequins, and these are marked down to $4 for the sequins. You get some, I've got them kind of hidden in here. There is like a balmy blue, I think they call it, balmy blue. I don't know. They're in the these almost look like bubble bath, the light pink, and then the gold sequins. All right. So I know that you guys are always looking for masculine cards. Hello, Margaret. And so that is what I'm doing. this is the card that I'm doing. I will tell you that I totally copied this layout from Dina Rico. I watched, but my card looks totally different than what she decided to do. So what you'll have in your kit is 8.5 by 5.5, and that's going to be, you'll score that at 4 1/4 or fold it in half. You're going to have a piece of wild wheat. That is a current in color that's carrying over for at least one more year. And this piece is 4 by 3 inches. You'll have a piece of the designer paper that coordinates from that botanical set, 4 by 3. And then you're going to have a piece of vanilla for the inside, and I believe that's 3 3/4 by 5, along with a strip that you're going to stamp your sentiment on. And this is a 1/2 inch by, I don't know, it'll be a long strip that you can cut down. Okay, so this is not a hard card. Like I said, I'm going to start with the easiest one, and these are the card kits that you can get for free by placing an order with me. So you'll see these two are the same size. One is going to go across like this. First thing we're going to do is banner tip the end, and the easiest way to do that is to just clip as far in as you want, how deep you want your little banner to be. So there, I'm just going to do a clip towards the middle. Hello, Sue. Just seeing who jumped on. I think I need to go a little bit more, actually. I think I'm going to come up a little bit there. Then I'm going to go from this corner to that center, and then I'm going to come from this side. Actually, I'm going to turn it over because I'm right-handed, I can see better this way. Okay, and then I'm just going to come right to that center, and this is going to make my banner tip. And then I just have to come back one side to the other. There we go. Okay, so now we've got the banner. That's done. And so on this card, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use you can use any current folder if you remake this card. The one that I am using is the, let me get it. It's over here on the side, so bear with me here. Get my machine. My big cut and emboss machine, because we're going to emboss. And let's see how I can do this. Let's go this way. There. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on the stamp. All right, so you need your number 1 plate. You need your number 4 plate. And I'm using one of the online exclusives, the kind of crosshatch embossing folder. And I'm going to show you how to do this. One layer. Okay, we're going to take one layer, and I'm just going to take this folder kind of close to the camera, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this so you can see. I'll get this set in the folder, and then I'll bring it up under the camera. Okay, there we go. All right, so you can see that. Let me move this over a second. Bring it down here. See how I've got this in the folder? This is one time where you're going to have to run your folder in. You're going to run this through long ways, like this. Okay? Normally you would want your folded piece to go in first, but when you have to emboss this way, it can't go in first. And then let's put this in here, and then run this through. Okay? All right. And then what that does is it gives us an amazing, okay, there we go. Get myself straightened out here. It gives us that whole embossed look on the front of your card, and without adding an extra layer and more weight in your card. Okay, let me move this back over here out of the way. And I'll bring this up so you can see. When I take it out of here, then you have this beautiful crosshatch in the front of your card. So, there we go. There's your card base. And again, to remake this, you can use whatever folder you'd like. Thank you for sharing, everybody, and thank you for being here. I'm so happy you joined me and us. We're all in here together. but we're on the first card. Okay, super simple. That part's done. This is going to go, well, we're going to stamp on this before we go on the inside. This has this huge happy birthday. So let's go ahead, ink that up with our starry sky. Just make sure that it's nice and inked. And it does go horizontal, so make sure you got your cardstock the right way. And let's stamp that right in the middle. I really should have had my pad underneath here, so hopefully it will come out okay. There we go. I now have happy birthday. Okay, that doesn't go here. That goes with that. All right, I am missing my other word here, so 1 second. Where is it? I need my word for the front. So, let me see. Maybe I didn't take it out of my case here, because here's another card I just did for our Monday night stamping using that. Now, this is copper clay and using that stamp set. Oh, okay. I did not. Here we go. I didn't pull it out. So, we need that stamp right there. Let me grab a block, and if your block is not long enough, it looks like it will be, so let me just I wasn't quite sure if that would fit on my all the way across or not. Okay, so we're going to stamp another sentiment on this piece, and there we go. And this one says confetti and cake for your happy day. Hi Carol, welcome. Alright, so I want to, I'm just going to go in the middle because I'm not really sure. I'm going to banner tip the ends here. Okay, that's all the stamping that we're doing. Let me put this over here out of the way. And I need to clean because both of these stamps, anytime you use blue, I tend to get myself in trouble. Do you guys do the same thing? Blues tend to get all over my fingers if I'm not careful. Hello everyone that's joining. Thank you for being here with me this evening, and say hello and where you're from. If you're joining us for the first time, a special welcome to you. I appreciate you being here. Okay, I'm going to move these over here, back here, because I don't need those anymore. All right, let's put our card together. So the front of the card is going to be the embossed piece. This is for the inside, so let's just go ahead and put this down on the inside. And this is very vanilla. That coordinates with the designer paper. I think you could use white or vanilla with this, but you'll also have an envelope that will come with your card kit. The piece that we banner tipped, now one of the things you can do is you could kind of curl this end, and you can take your fingers. I want to show you how easy it is. I just put it in between my fingers and do that. You can also take a bone folder if you have it, and what that does, see how it kind of curls it up a little bit? So that's going to go on next. And like I said, this is, my intention was this is more of a masculine kind of card, because we always need those masculine cards, you guys, right? And then just make sure that you're kind of equal amounts on both sides when you lay this down in the center. All right, there's that. Next, we're going to take our designer paper, and that is just going to go right over top, like this, just like that. Hi Jellybean. First time watching? Well, welcome. Hello. Aw, thank you, Miss Sue. All right, so remember I said we're going to banner this confetti and cake for your happy day, and then that's going to be on the outside. So how do I do that? I'm going to actually trim a little bit of that off before I do the banner tip. Again, cut to the center and then just come from one corner to the center where you cut it, and then come from the other corner up to the center. And I think I didn't do that well enough, so there we go. And then I just go from side to side till I get it off in the center. There we go, just like that. So nothing real fancy, just try to get it as even as you can. This one I got to cut a little bit more, I think. So there's that. And that. I think banner tipping is the hardest part of the whole card, in my opinion. And I feel like I have to get quiet to do that. Okay, so I just did that as a banner tip on both sides, just to kind of coordinate with the other design that we have there. Now we're going to take this and pop this up with some dimensionals. All right, I've got some cut here that so I can use all of the outside edges of my dimensionals. All right. So here's the front of the card. Let's pop this up right in the center. Kind of like that. Okay, so here we are. And then we're going to use the gold gems, or sequins rather. And it says confetti and cake. Oh, you know what? I have that on crooked. Let's make a little adjustment. Fabulous. Okay. And we're going to use these sequins. We're going to use our fabulous Take Your Pick tool. Everybody needs one of these in their stamper kit. And this little putty here will pull off the sequence and make this amazing. Pull that right off of there. And so let's do one here. Come on up here, and let's go there. I'm going to put one right here. And let's take a little one and go here. You guys see what I'm doing? Doesn't this look like confetti? Oops. That one got turned over. Doesn't that look like confetti? Kind of sprinkled on the card. Maybe I should take one more little one and pop that down here. There we are. So we have confetti kind of going this way on the card. And that's it. Card number 1. What do you think? Super easy. A masculine kind of look. We're always looking for masculine cards. And so if you have somebody that's not an outdoorsy person, or you know, a lot of times we use outdoorsy kind of things for the masculine cards. Thank you. This one is just a little bit different. All right. So card number 1. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And we're going to go to card number 2. Card number 2 is using, let me get to the page. This is a stamp set. It's called Lasting Joy. It's also going to be 50% off on April 9th. Again, today's the 4th if you're watching the replay. And here is the stamp set. And you've got lots of sentiments, mixed fonts, and then you've got some flowers and leaves that you can use within your sentiments. I'm also using the designer paper called Forever Love, which is 12 by 12 paper right here, page 15 in the mini catalog. This is retiring, but it is not going to be on sale. So if you like this paper, I would get it now before it's completely gone, because I just had 3 people order this at my Monday class because it's such a beautiful shimmery paper. One side has gold mix and the other side is matte. The stamp set's carrying over, but it's not going to be in a bundle, so you'd have to buy them separate. The ribbon's carrying over, the gems are carrying over, but the envelopes, the beautiful gold. Anyway, page 15 if you have your catalog. Those are retiring completely, but none of those are going to be on sale. Okay, so wanted to share that with you. And let me grab my goodies here. Now, this is also vanilla, and we are going to, let me move this out of the way. Where's my thing here? We're going to be using the festive pearls as an embellishment on this card, and those are going to be marked down to $4.90. They're $7, and they're going to be marked down to $4.90 on the 9th. So just want you to know that. So here's what we have. We've got a few pieces. There's our festive pearls. You've got gold, silver, kind of this color, I'm telling you, it goes with so many things. It goes with greens. It goes with pool party. It goes with soft sea foam. It's just a versatile set. Takes on kind of the look of the paper that you have, that you're using. And then, of course, you have red, which these are awesome for holiday cards and all occasion. Yeah, an easy card. Yes, it is, guys. Thanks for joining, everybody. I see more of you jumped on here. Welcome, and I'm so happy that you've joined us. So here is a piece of designer paper from the, oh, what's it called? I turned the page already. Lifetime of Love, I think. Gotta get it here in my head. Forever Love, 12 by 12. I have cut this piece. This is Petal Pink. And this is 3 3/4 by 5, and then the other side is this gorgeous, see that gold? It's Pretty Peacock and gold, like gold embossing. We have the ribbon that's carrying over, which is Pretty Peacock with gold. And then I have a piece of Pretty Peacock designer paper. Well, hello, Jan. It's so happy to see your name come up. I hope you're doing well, my friend. 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to layer that onto here, but we're going to do some stamping before that. The last piece that we have is a piece of vanilla, which is 3 by 2 3/4. All right, so I'm going to take these, I'm going to move them over to the side. We're going to grab all the parts and pieces we need here. I'm using Pretty Peacock and Petal Pink. Now, this time I'm going to grab my sponge. So I can, because I'm using the polymer stamps, having some cushion actually helps make sure that your image is a nice, crisp image. You need to come to a class. I miss you too. Peggy, I know the gold on the designer paper is amazing. All right, I don't think I need that. We're going to start out with this one right here. I guess I do need that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to lay that down here. We're going to use Petal Pink to start out, and you can see that I re-inked my Petal Pink, and I didn't smush it in very well, but that's okay. It's going to be fine. But I needed it. It was getting, we've used it a lot, and I wanted to make sure to have it nice full strength, and that doesn't seem like it's on there. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to take my designer paper, and we're going to stamp right on the designer paper. Does that freak you guys out, to stamp on the designer paper itself? And I'm kind of going to do a, you know, just kind of an angle on the paper. That's why I went off the page. And this one is the 4 little flowers, and they're all one piece, so it makes it nice when you go to stamp, because they're actually lined up if you use them with the stems that coordinate with these guys. Hi, Elaine, and welcome. Okay, we're not done. I'm going to go ahead and leave this open here. We are done with this big flower stamp, so I'm going to color it. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to clean it in my little chamois. This is a must-have. If you are starting out, you need to have some type of way to clean your stamps. And the chamois is a more inexpensive way, and you just wet it and get it wet, then squeeze it out, and so that it's damp to clean. and then you can just rinse it with warm water every time to get the ink that's in there out. But it will dry out, so that's why I have it in a regular stamp case, and you can buy these stamp cases in our catalog. Did you guys know that? These are in our catalog. You can just buy them by themselves. All right, this piece I'm going to move, and we're going to go to our 2 3/4, what is it? 3 by 2 3/4. And I want to have it this way. The 3 inches is going to go this way. So if you get your kit from me, you want to make sure that it's 3 inches from left to right, not top to bottom. So 3 inches this way. Okay, we're going to go with the pretty peacock. Well, hello, Deb. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're on our second card. Now, this sentiment says, "May the years ahead be filled with lasting joy." Now, you could use this as a wedding card. You could use this as a birthday card. You know what I mean? Anniversary. That would also be a good one. So I'm going to stamp this kind of a little bit towards the top, but a little, yeah, kind of maybe in the middle. I don't know. All right. So there's my sentiment. Got that. And then now I'm going to give you a tip. There are these 3 little leaves, okay? I would suggest stamping your leaves first before you stamp the flowers that go with the leaves. So I want a little bit lighter color, so I'm going to ink these up full strength with the Pretty Peacock, stamp off, and I'm going to stamp my leaves. So ink up, stamp off, and this way you get a like a second generation. Well, you get 2 tones in your flowers. You know what I'm saying? You get 2 different colors. So stamp, ink up, stamp off, and go there, just like that. And then we've got this tiny little flower, and we're going to stamp this, ink this up in the petal pink. And I'm going to use this full strength. And now all I have to do is fit that flower right in between the leaves, and it works beautiful. See there? That way I don't have to fussy with, okay, how do I turn my leaves? I don't know how to do this. It makes it really easy. Now I'm going to actually take, and I'm just going to add a couple of these little flowers without the leaf, just to add those. And I'm kind of going at the same angle that I did on the designer paper here. So I went from corner to corner. Here I'm kind of going corner to corner. Just keeping the whole theme going. All right, so there's what I have for the stamping. And let's go ahead and clean these off. I hope they keep the chamois forever. Oh, I know, Char, it's a great tool, isn't it? It's a really good tool. However, I do still have my stamp and scrub because I have customers that love the stamp and scrub with the mist. They don't like the chamois, and so I still have them. So when they come for classes, I do have in-person classes still. And so if they do come for classes, I have those. Especially if I have a big class. Sometimes I'll need, you know, a couple cleaners on each table. So, all right, let's close these up since we're done stamping. And the next thing we're going to do, oh, you know what? This one you can stamp on your envelope. And, because you've got some flowers and things you could use. So anyway, all right, let's put this together. So what you need to do now is we're going to take this pretty peacock. We're going to mount this. Yes, we have to cover up the beautiful gold. Now, when you get your kit, if you want it all more gold on gold and that, go for it. It's your card. No one sees my sample, and so you can do it however you prefer. Okay, so there, I've got that on the Pretty Peacock layer. Next, we're going to grab some dimensionals again, and then we're going to pop up the sentiment that we stamped here. And that's going to come down about right there. So let's go ahead and put my dimensionals on. There we go. Just like that. So in the progression of the cards, I'm trying to do the easiest to the hardest. All right, so this little guy is it's not going to be right up towards the top or right down towards the bottom. Maybe a little more towards the bottom than the top. I don't know. There you go. Just like that. Now, let's go ahead and remember I showed you the gold piece. We're going to take this piece, and this is going to actually go kind of right underneath your sentiment here. So what I'm going to do is line this up where I want it to be, and then turn it over and just put some adhesive right there where my ribbon is and lay that down, and then adhesive here. Now you can also use Scotch tape if you prefer, but that holds that on very nicely. Okay, see that? I feel like this light makes it too bright and you can't see the true colors there. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. All right, next you will have your bow. I will have that put together or all tied for you. I like to tie your bows for you. And then I'm going to use mini glue dot. And if you wanted to use two, you could. One will hold it fine. But I'm going to take this, and that's just going to go right here in this corner, just like that. Okay. And then this whole piece is going to go on the front of your vanilla card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, just like that. And that's just going to bring the colors all together. And last but not least, whatever gems you have, I'm going to be using the Festive Pearls. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up the gold. I'm going to put one there. And let's see here. Let's kind of go there. And just like that. Now you could absolutely add more if you want, but I've got a lot of the gold sparkle here. And so I thought I'd bring some of the gold up towards the top. So thank you, Sue. Appreciate that. So that is card number 2. Okay. And then, of course, you can stamp whatever you want on the inside. You could stamp the flowers on the inside, making that pretty little, pretty on the inside, just as pretty on the outside, right? All right. Card number 2 is complete. And let's get all these guys out of here since I cleaned them. See, that's why I want to clean as I go, because I'll get myself in trouble if I don't. All right. The next card we're going to make is, let me see, yeah, we're going to do this one next. So we're going to use Inked and Tiled. This set, I think this is a great set. I love this kind of, I don't know, sketched kind of look with this one. Let me turn to that page so I can see all the funness here. Pages 94 and 95 in your annual catalog, you'll find the stamp set. You'll find the Lost Lagoon ribbon and the beautiful paper that I'm using for this next card. And I'm going to leave that open. The punches are going to be on sale on April 9th, and they're going to be 20% off, which makes them $32. There's 2 punches. And the gems that I'm going to use are also going to be retiring and on sale, iridescent pastel gems, and they're going to be discounted to $4.50. So that's what I want to share with you there. Now, the ribbon is retiring, but it's not discounted. And the stamp set is retiring and it's not discounted. Okay, so I wanted to tell you those things. All right. So let's grab all the goodies that we need. Now this one is actually a slimline card, and you will have a beautiful coordinating envelope right here that's going to be with your kit. If I can get these goodies over here. I'm dropping things everywhere. Okay, we're going to use a few stamps out of the stamp set itself. So let me see. Let's move this over out of the way. We're going to start out. Your card base is going to be, thanks everybody, 7.5 by 6.5. All right. And what you're going to do is this is going to, let me check it out here. This is 6.5. Sorry guys, I'm checking my measurements. 7.5. So you're gonna fold on the 7.5. So is that's 6.5, 7.5. Okay. So 7.5 from left to right, and that is going to be folded over. Okay. Let me grab my bone folder here. Okay, beautiful. Whew. Get myself in trouble there. All right, so next we have some designer paper here. You'll have a piece of the inked and tiled, the designer paper that we used in the first card. This piece is 3 inches by 6 inches, and that is going to go onto here. Oh, you know what I missed? I missed one of the colors that we're going to use here. 1 second. Hang on, I gotta grab it. This card, you will get some of the new basic beige. That is the color, one of the new neutrals that they came out with also. Thank you, Nancy. Is this card going to be in the blessing box? That's a good question. Sorry, I missed that, Bobby. No, this is the virtual class that's free with a $30 order. So that's where this is coming from. Let me grab my cutter since I didn't pre-cut this. Okay, this piece is going to be 3 by 6, so I need to have 6 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, so let's go right here. 3 1/4 by 6 1/4, right? 6 1/4. Oh, yeah. 6 1/4 is 6 and right there. It's hard. 6 1/4 is like right in the middle of where this bend comes in. So, all right. So these cards can be yours free. You have to place the order by April 11th, and that allows you to place your order on the 9th. So if there's things that you want at a discount, don't wait. Order it right away. Okay, so there we go. That's what I want. I want that little bit of beige behind there. Okay, perfect. That's what I want. Okay, and then we have a strip. You'll have a strip that is just, what is this, 3/4 of an inch. And what we're going to do, and this is 3/4 of an inch by 6. And what you need to do is just have enough to go under here a little bit. So let's see, this is 3. Maybe I'll have these cut for you. So we just need 2 inches. So yeah, I'm going to pull out my cutter again. So you need a 2-inch piece. Let's do a little more than that. Let's do 2.5. 2.5 and 2.5. Okay. There we go. I'll show you what we're going to do with those in just a second. Okay, I think I'm good with the cutter now. All right. Get myself situated. Hello, hello, everyone. I see some more of you jumping on. All right, I'm just getting all my pieces cut here and put together. So there's that. we're going to punch out a piece of the basic beige. You'll have that punched for you. Here's the punches. I have them right here. So here are the two punches that are 20% off in the catalog on April 9th. We're going to use this one, and I'm just going to punch out, this is the basic beige, which coordinates with the background. Okay, now if you don't have the basic beige yet, if you want the card kit, you get it, and you don't have the basic beige color yet, you can substitute the ink that I'm going to use, petal pink. You can substitute petal pink instead of the basic beige, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment. Okay, and then guess what? My white. I'm missing all of these pieces for this card. Huh, 1 second. Gracious me. Okay, I need to cut a piece of white, and this piece needs to be 2.5 by 5. 2.5 by 5. So I told a story. I need this 2.5 by 5. Okay, so there's my 5. Okay, and 2.5. Okay, your kit will be prepared and have all the right things in it, you guys. Okay, we're going to be stamping on this piece right here. So we're going to be using this. So I've got all my pieces together. Oh, one last piece that you'll have punched is this one right here, and that's also from that designer paper. I'm going to punch out one of these. We need that. Now I know that we've got all our pieces. All right, I'm going to pull in all the stamps that we're going to use. We're going to use this one. We're going to use this one. We're going to use this one. And remember the Easter card I made a cross with this one. And one more. We're going to do Hello Friend. That's the sentiment. Now, if you have the stamp set, you can use whatever sentiment is in that you like in the stamp set instead. But those are the stamps we're going to use. We're going to, oh, one more. We're going to use a leaf. So yeah, we're going to use a lot of stamps. So we have Lost Lagoon. We have Crushed Curry. We have Calypso Coral and the new basic beige. We're going to be using those colors. So let me move these over here. And we're going to be stamping on this piece right here. And I'm going to start with the leaf. The leaf is going to be done in Lost Lagoon, and sorry for all the noise on the dropping. So ink that up, Lost Lagoon. And this leaf is going to come way over here on the left. Okay, just like that. I am cleaning as I go. I have to. Okay, there's that. Got that one. The next one that we're going to use is the flower. That's going to be in Crushed Curry. Okay, and you won't use this whole piece because of course it won't fit on it. All of it won't fit on there. So we're going to take this, and this is going to kind of go in the middle, just like that. All right. So what do you guys have inked and tiled? I know a lot of you have been following me a long time. I know I've did some things with this early on when it came out. I love this stamp set actually. I really like the look of the sketched look, I guess. All right, so those two are done. So next we're going to go with Calypso Coral, and we're going to stamp this kind of interesting looking flower, and I'm going to put one kind of there, and let's ink this one up and kind of come up there with that one. All right. So there is what we're going to use for the kind of main images. I'm going to stamp off the extra ink. Okay, that is done. Okay, let me move this and this. So we have a couple more stamps left that we're going to be using. Now, basic beige is what I'm going to use next. And really what I'm going to do with this ink is I am going to kind of make it collage-y looking. Does that make sense? So we're going to take this line. I am going to take this full strength and just stamp, and then come up here and just do some more light colors to stamp off, and just kind of make kind of extra. Let me bring it up so you can see. All right, so we're kind of making our own kind of designer paper here. The next one is this funky little doohickey. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to stamp one there, and then again I'm just going to stamp some lightly. I don't want them too heavy, and just make some, just add more around on the paper. Okay, all right. Okay, so there's that, and then our sentiment is going to be stamped with Lost Lagoon. I'll clean those in a second. And then you're going to be using this punch out that is the basic beige, and you want the star point, you want to point at the top and the bottom, okay, and then you want to stamp this in the center. I have Hello Friend is the sentiment I'm going to use. Just like that. Nice. It's probably a little higher than I wanted it to be. So guess what? We're turning it over. I love that there's two sides to the paper. There we go. That's a little, I don't know that that's any different. Oh well. Okay. Stamping's done. Oh, golly, you know what I should do? Well, I'm not going to do that. I was going to stamp the envelope, but the envelope is a beautiful yellow that kind of matches Barbie's Blessings theme, and it goes very nicely with crushed curry and the colors that you have in this card, right? Okay, these are done. Okay, we need a little bit of this ribbon, and we're ready to put our card together. So, let's pull all our pieces back in here. Grab my sticky. We'll be using that. Okay, so we're going to start with our biggest piece, and we're going to just make our layers onto our card base. And that will go just like that. Basic beige. Next, we have the 6x3. I'm pretty sure that's the measurement I had. I was just looking at the comments, you guys. All right, so that's just going to go right in the center here. Now, if you're just joining, you can get these card kits for free by placing an order with me, excuse me, by April 11th. And it has to be $30 to get all 4 card kits. If it's $40, then I'm going to give you a free embellishment. Okay, so I cut that at 2 inches. That's just too much. I need it smaller because it needs to go right shorter than this piece. So where's my scissors? Here they are. Nope, that's the... Alright, so you know what we're going to do? Let's just take these and I'm just going to eyeball here what I need to do. I need to cut off about that much. So we're freehanding, and there you go. Alright, now let's put these down like I wanted to. So that's just going to go and then this side, I'm going to turn it over. Get about the same amount. Okay, and then make sure you got it right side up, and see, this is going to go in here, and I probably should have had it, I want this a little smaller. I want a little bit of the yellow to show, so I need to come in with this a little deeper. Okay, there we go. See that? Okay, see what I want? I wanted a little bit of yellow on the outer edges here. So this is going to go down flat. And this card isn't hard, it's just a lot of steps. So, alright. Okay. Okay. That's a little crooked. Okay. Alright. That's what we have so far. Alrighty. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of the Lost Lagoon ribbon, and let's grab these two pieces that I punched out right here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of the stamped piece, the stamped star. And let me see here, straight up, okay, like that. And then I'm going to have and this is why I said you could use petal pink, because petal pink is behind this color right here. So if you don't have the basic beige, which is pre-order, okay, if you're a current demonstrator, you can pre-order it right now. Basic beige is one of the new things you can pre-order. If you are not a demonstrator right now, you can sign up and you can get pre-order items in your kit. I will tell you that my understanding is we have a kit special coming next month, but if you don't want to wait for that special and you want to get the pre-order now, you can sign up. Okay, you can do that by going to my website. So there is what we have, and then we're going to take some ribbon, and basically we're going to do our little Z ribbon like I love to do, and or make a bow, however you want to, whatever you want to call it. And I probably have way too much. No, actually that's really good. I did good. All right, there's that. Whoops. I'm not using my ribbon scissors and it snagged. See there, it didn't cut all the way. There. All right, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to take, this one I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to put a piece of tape. Grab it out of my basket here while I hold my ribbon down. Thank you, Sue. Okay, I have way too much. I have way too much. Okay. Oh, Barbara. You guys ever talk to yourself when you stamp like that? Instead of someone else scolding me, I'm scolding me because I didn't do what I should have done. Do you guys do that? All right, so here's what I got. See there? Beautiful. Okay, so actually, that's more than what I wanted. Ha, ha, ha. All right. I don't want it that big because I want it kind of right over here, but I don't want it to take up all of my my stamping. I don't want it to cover all my stamping. So let's do this, and there. We're going to make this little baby smaller. I like that better. Smaller. Okay. Alrighty, now let's grab the right scissors and see how that snips so nicely, just like that. That's because these are my paper snips, and the other ones are my paper snips for ribbon. Okay, now we're ready to put some dimensionals on this and pop this up, and we're almost done. And we are almost done. Okay, so right there, I'm going to go on either side of the ribbon because you already have the bulk from the ribbon kind of in the middle. So I'm putting those dimensionals on either side. And then, okay, that's more of what I wanted. So it didn't take up the space of everything, but guess what, Barb? You want it straight. You want your words straight. Kind of, I don't know. Do I want it like that? I think I'm going to bring it down here just a little bit. There we go. That way you can still see the orange and the crushed curry. Okay, so there's what we have. And then last but not least, we're going to add those iridescent pastel gems. And the fun part is that if you have those gems, you can go with the blues that are in there, or the iridescent, or the orange, because you have all of those colors that are coordinating here. So let's grab that. And let me see, what color is this one? Is this iridescent? Yeah, this is iridescent. So I'm going to take an iridescent one, and I'm going to bring that kind of right here onto that one. Let's grab, I'm going to stick with the small ones. I got two more small ones over here. Now, if you wanted more orange on the card, go for the orange ones. Actually, maybe I think I will. I've got two small orange ones right here. So I'm going to grab those, and so I'm going to bring some of that orange color over to the left side of the card. Oh, golly. Ugh. And let's see, let's go there, and should we go here? Let's come over here. Just adding a little bit of sparkle in there. Actually, now that I look at this, I think I want orange here too. I'm going to pull this one off. I love this point that's on here for this purpose. How many times have you guys done this? Have you done that before? Oh no, do I not have a small orange? Are all my small oranges gone? They are. What you gonna do when you're messed up, Barb? So let's do this. Let's go ahead and pull this guy. We're going to play musical gems tonight. Come off of here. I want that one here. See that? See how that it really just makes a difference when you're looking at this in person. And then let's go ahead with one of the large ones, the large orange, and we can bring that kind of right up here. Kind of coordinate all that. Oh, gracious. Like I said, we're playing musical gems tonight. Oh my golly molly. I think I want that one kind of right there. Okay, there we go. There is the finished card. Now, does anybody recognize this? Who recognizes this card? I am curious to know if anybody paid attention. This is an easy test, all right? I want to know who knows where this is from. Thank you. Glad you guys like it. Do you guys recognize this card or this layout? 1 second, and while you guys, I'm waiting because we always have a delay in your responses. I am going to wait a second to see if anybody can guess. All right. Margaret, you are correct. Look, you guys. I copied this card. The only difference is I made my card a little bit bigger so it would go in the envelope that I chose. This one is smaller because you can see it's the designer paper, which would be 6 inches long. And I don't know, that's probably 4 inches wide. I don't know exactly what the measurements are, but here's mine. Well, let's see, let's bring this down. Here's mine. And here is the catalog. What do you guys think? I love using the catalog for these kind of things. Yes, 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 yes. You guys did it. Good deal. Very observant. I can't wait to show the new catalog because there's some amazing layouts and ideas in that new catalog. So that's card number 3. And again, this is yours free if you place a $30 order. And then for $40, you will get a package, some type of embellishment. Now, yes, this envelope is very big, but this is one stamp, and so you'll get this beautiful coordinating envelope with your card for this one. All right, we have one last card, and this one is using some retired product and some online exclusive product. Do you guys like the online exclusive stuff? The next card is going to be using, let me get to my pages. Let me see here. Okay. We're going to be using a couple of retired products. This particular is the Glorious Gingham, and it comes in 4 different colors. The Pecan Pie, Berry Burst, Pretty Peacock, Blueberry Bushel, and Lemon Lime Twist. And you've got a small gingham and then the large gingham. This is 20% off sale. So 10 to, this is 8 something. I didn't calculate this one. Let's see. So $1.05, so 2.10, 8, so 8.40. I think that's the right math. Nancy, you're the mathematician. Is 20% of 10.50 8.40? Did I do that right? Okay. So we're going to feature the gingham paper, and here is one of the die sets that is retiring. This is the Stitched Whimsy dies, and these don't cut out, but they give you this really cool stitching in the cardstock itself. I know, Margaret, I love gingham too, and the checks. I like the checks and the ginghams in the papers a lot. All right, so the Stitched Whimsy, I do believe, is on sale. Let me see if I can get back here and find it. Yes. The Stitched Whimsy is on $167, and it's 40% off starting on April 9th, 2024, $17.40, and you get all of these dies, okay? So I featured this also as a retiring product. And we're going to work with this Latte Love. You guys have never seen, some of you have seen my kitchen, but my kitchen is decorated in colors and then coffee theme. I like a really good cup of coffee. But the thing is this, even though it says Latte Love, you can make these for a cup of tea, right? Hot chocolate. It doesn't have to be coffee. So there you go. Perfect math. Yay! Math is not my thing, you guys. I use the calculator. So we're using, the last card, we're using Latte Love. We're almost done. This one is not, I don't think this one's hard, but it does take a few steps. Okay, we're going to use Pecan Pie. We're also using Pool Party. So these 2 colors are featured in the designer paper that you can also get with this grouping. And I have the paper here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Here we go. So I printed this off the last time I did a live, and I shared some cards that I did. This is the suite, and the suite purchase online is $77.25. The bundle, which is all the dies and the stamp set, $46.75. You probably can't read that, but I can see it. The ribbon is $10, which is currently out of stock. The gems that coordinate are $8, and I don't know if they're available right now or not, but the DSP is. But we're not using the gems, we're using some other things. So I love when we use some old with new, and we've got retiring with staying online, right? Okay. So what do we have? I want to show you, this is a fun fold. Okay, I'm going to pour all this stuff out of here. The envelope. And I've got a bunch of things, so I'm not sure exactly everything that I'm going to use. I just have a bunch here because I was playing around. So this is a fun fold. This is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 by 11. Now the cardstock itself, I want to show you how to make this if you make these on your own. Grab my cutter down here. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this on the 11-inch side, and you are going to cut off 3.5 inches. Okay? So, see that? So we're going to go to 3.5, and we're just going to cut that right off. Okay? Now, you need to score at 2 inches. So let's move over here to 2 inches. And of course you move your cutter out of the way and then you score. So what you have here is 5.5 inches, and you've got this little piece right here. Now, you don't throw this piece away because you're going to be using the piece that you just cut off. This piece is going to be the part of the fun fold, and that's going to go right here in the front. So I wanted to show you how that's cut. Yours will be cut for you, but here's how you make another one, okay? So there's that. Your designer paper is going to be 2 pieces. One is going to be 1 3/4 by 4, and then this one is 5 1/4 by 4. Oops, I just turned the color of my light. How crazy is that? I don't know. Okay, now see, one side is the larger gingham and one side is the smaller, so you can decide which way you want to use it. I'm going with this design. And then you will have 2 pieces of the white, and these measure, they're both exactly the same, 3 1/4 by 4, and they're going to be used on the front. So what I couldn't decide is how I wanted to do this. Okay, I don't want to lose my other cup, Barb. And where are you? Right here. Come on. So, first of all, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this looking on top mug, and we're going to stamp that on the pool party. Just like that, and that's like looking down on the cup. Now next, we're going to go ahead. Now there are some different, let me show you. There's 2 different really cool circles, like the fancy cream in your hot chocolate or your coffee. Well, we have stamps that are reversible, and so I don't want the images, I don't want these images. What I want is, I want the solid side. So the image is stuck on my block, and I have a solid flat piece here. See, and when I ink this up, it's just the solid color of the ink. But what I want to do, I don't want this full strength. I kind of want it, I'm going to take a little bit off, and I'm going to just kind of do that with the sponge dauber, because it's not nice and beautiful solid when you drink your coffee, right? So that's going to go right inside my circle. Look at that. Now, does that look like coffee and hot chocolate? It does to me. So there's that. Okay, we're going to cut this out in just a second. We're going to cut this out. Okay, I'm going to close this up for now. Yeah. Put this to the side. Clean my stamp. All right. Now, here's where I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. Let me get the dies. I am actually going to cut this out really quick, because I've already done another one, the smaller one. But let me die cut this super quick, okay? Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I just need to die cut this. And yours, you can hand cut if you don't have the dies. Um, you'll have to figure out, but you'll definitely want this stamp set. So hang tight, just running this through my die machine over here, and you know, it takes concentration to get it lined up, and then run it through, and I'll be right there. Okay, beautiful. All right, there is our cup. Put my die back where it belongs. And super cool dies, you guys. Look at those dies. Okay. All right. So, let's pull this piece in. The piece that will already be stitched whimsy for you right here is, hi Kay, welcome. You'll have to go back. I'm on the last card of the 4 cards. So this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I ran this through the whimsy die, and that's how yours will be. So what we need to do is, let's put some things together so we kind of get a better feel for what we got going on here. All right, I'm going to use the small side, so that means adhesive needs to go on the larger gingham. I sure appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and hopefully those of you that couldn't stay for the last card, I hope they come back. I hope that you've returned so you can see the last card, because I've seen a few people drop off, and I get it. But normally when I do these live classes, they do take an hour, and so we're just a sliver over an hour. Okay, so here's what you want to do with your paper, okay? There you go, just like that. Now, what I couldn't decide was, so this is going to go here. What I pre-stamped with the splotches, and I thought, okay, well maybe I like that. And then take my big coffee cup here, and then I've done pool party with the little die. These are die cuts, and so you will have these die cut for you. I'll have these die cut for you. I thought, well, should I what do you think about all of the, I think the cups get kind of lost in there a little bit. They will be popped up, but there's that one. Okay? Oh no, that's not, yeah. Hang on. This is supposed to go in here. Hello, Barb. Oh my gosh, this definitely goes here. But okay, so yeah, that does not make it so busy. And okay, let's do this again. So there's that one. And then you can add the cups like this. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm losing my brain. You could do something like that. You could leave the other cups off. So there's a thought. There's that, okay? The other thing is, let's turn this over solid because it's not already stamped. Yes, I will go back. Okay, good. Okay, so let's put the solid white down. And then let's put this here. And I think I like this better because it's not as busy. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And then this will go in here. Maybe up here a little bit. And then we can put our cups kind of like that. You could leave the cup by itself. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here, girls. You like the solid white better? I do too. Okay. All right, good. Thank you. I appreciate so much having your input. It helps me. Helps me. All right, so there's that. Now, the other thing we could do is just not use the stamped one. And maybe we could come up onto the stitching like this. Okay. Sorry that my fingers are just, this little piece is going everywhere. Here's this. We can do this. There's so many things that you can do here. So that's why I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Here's the other thought. You've got your 2 cups like this. Okay. So you're going to get these pieces right here, and an extra piece to stamp your sentiment. And then you'll also have just a piece of Pool Party. So if you do have the dies, you'll have this one. Now, I actually think I kind of like that because we've got this down. We are going to use the Pool Party. So, all right. So let's do this. The sentiment that I want to use is, hello there, let's catch up. So my thought was, if we do the hello there, we're going to, okay. Sorry I'm being indecisive here, you guys, but this one I just wasn't sure. You like those cups? I know these little cups are just awesome. You can stack them too. Did you know that there's this little cut? They have this little cut in them so that you could actually like stack the cups like that. It can slide right in there and you can stack the cups. It's so cool. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to, I want to go sideways. Actually, I want to go this way. I don't want to go the other, I had it the other way. Last card, I think, it's not a hard card, but I am being very indecisive, aren't I? Okay, that's the stamped one. I'm going to get the solid one here. And I want this, I can't do that. I'm just going to stamp this on here. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. That is not fully inked. I did not do that well. I'm going to fussy cut this really fast. Okay, let's go ahead. This is the one that I want right here. All right, I'm going to do hello there. And I'm just going to follow the words and not cut the bottom. I just want hello there. That's what I'm cutting out. All right. And it doesn't have to be exact. Just maneuver your paper, hold those scissors in there, and kind of just go around the word, the letters. The whole word. All right, we're almost done. Almost. I still haven't decided if we need to use that bigger cup or the little cups, you guys. Okay, I want this like this. And my ribbon is going to go on the left, so I'm going to kind of do this. Maybe we could do this, and we could have our cup like that. So you got the one cup like that. I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, we're going for it. All right, so white is going on to the cut piece. Just like that. The Pool Party ribbon is going to bring it all together. Now this is going to go right onto here. So you can center it a little more, like that. And you make sure you only have adhesive right here on this side. So I'm going to put my finger here, and I know my adhesive can only go on this section. So I don't want to go past that. Okay. And kind of center that with a little extra on this side. Alrighty, see there? Got it so far? I think if I do this, it'll bring it together better. So I'm going to bring this ribbon. This is going to come around. This ribbon is also retiring. And I'm going to, this is going to be more of a girly card because it's got this pretty ribbon and bow you can tie on here. If I can make it happen, get my fingers going. Okay, there we go. Just like that. Ribbon, scissors. Okay. Okay. So this ribbon just really ties it all in together, you guys. All right. So let's bring this back in here. And we're going to have that here. We're going to have the stitching like that. Okay. Isn't that looking good? All right. Let's go ahead and put this piece down flat. And again, this piece will already be stitched for you. The little cups inside, yep, that's what I was going to do, Nancy. You like how those little cups stack on a, I know, they're so cool. All right, let's bring this kind of right over here. Okay, I am going to pop up the cup and dimensionals. Whew. We're going to pop this up. We're going to pop up our words. And actually, I think I decided there are some gems that coordinate. They're not pecan, but they look close enough. Those are the ones that are retiring. Let me see if I have them right here. These are also retiring, the adhesive back solid gems. But look at these. These are perfect to go with the pecan. They're copper clay, it says, but they look like pecan. And here's our sentiment, hello there, that we are going to pop up. And let me grab a mini here. Put that there. Just like so. Gorgeous. All right, how cute is that, you guys? And then we have, you could stamp and put that one on the inside, or you can, do I want that one on the inside? We're gonna lay this one down. So I'm gonna put adhesive on my stamped side, because it's the matching. Now what you want to do here is you want to make sure that you are behind, whoops, sorry, got out of the camera. You want to make sure that you are behind your front flap. So if you put your paper, you put it on here, and then you just lay that down, then that's in the right spot. See that? It's covering. Okay, so now we're going to put our little cups here on the inside. Cute. So cute. And you guys see that? That's a little die that does your inside of your coffee cup. These are going to be flat. I'm going to lay these down flat. And here. Like that. Now remember, we've got our other little piece here. It says, let's catch up. So let's go ahead and we're going to, I'm going to just cut this straight as I can. Now, of course, if you would like to mask this off and do all that fun stuff, you know, that's fabulous. Go for it. But I just cut that. We're freehanding this baby. And I'm going to put that right here. And we're just going to put adhesive there. And that's going to go right here. And oh my gosh, how cute is that? And let's go ahead. We're going to put some gems on here to coordinate all of this together. Now, if you wanted to stamp your latte design in there, that would be perfect. Take your pick tool. And these are the medium size. So let's just kind of put a few here. And What should I do? Nope, we're going to go with that other tiny one. There we go. Put that tiny one there. All right, there it is. Look at that. How cute is that on the inside? That is card number 4. That one was taking a minute to, so that's how my brain works, kind of trying to create something, a design. Hopefully you like the design that I came up with. Let me make some space here so you can see all the cards that we did. Of course, you could do more on the front and just stamp your sentiment on the inside, all that fun stuff. But you know what would also be fun? I had some little, okay, so I had did these. I've got some samples in this latte I want to show you, but I had cut these little, this is steam that I had pre-cut with, no, it looks like horns or something. It doesn't go. I just thought they were there, so I thought I'd look at them and see what they look like. Oh my gosh, okay, there we go. Okay, let's get all this stuff out of the way. Let's move everything so we can see all 4 cards and see what we've got going on. Let me show you these. I know it's, I had shown you these in the past. And grab our 4 cards here. Oh, I'm falling apart. Of course, you're going to get envelopes for all your cards. That's another thing, too. Envelopes are going up in price in the new catalog. There's a lot of stuff going up in price in the new catalog. Thanks, Jan. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right, so here is card number 3, card number 4. See if I can get these in here. Card number 4, card number 1, and card number 2. All right, so let me see. There we go. Hopefully it's a variety. You got a masculine one in there. But let me show you the coffee cards because I love this coffee set. I don't know. I might have a class with this coffee set yet. I haven't decided. Thank you. Here is one using the craft note cards and envelopes. Now this is completely retiring. So if you like these note card size, they can be mailed. This can actually take a stamp and go in the mail. So, but yeah, there is, these are some samples. And I have one fun one that I've done. I got this, I watched this idea from Dawn Griffith. Not yet, but it's coming. So there is another card. Here is a card using the Coffee and Friends that coordinates with this so well. You showing the designer paper, and that one is the same one I just showed. This one is Hello There, using the designer paper and stamps. This one is stamping with the fun designs on the inside of the cup. Here's one using the heart swirly, little different, not in the cup. And then here is this fun fold one. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it has this bottom like this, and it actually stands up. So let's see if I can move these. And so what it does is it stands up like this. Okay, see that? And then when sideways it looks, you can see. So this is the part it stands up on down at the bottom. But this is the front of your card, and it fits in the envelope. Isn't that cute? It's got the steam embossed coming out of the cup. And then the back side, you can write on the back side here. Because it doesn't actually open, it just is like that, and then it stands. There we go. That as a fun. That's fun. I wanted to share that with you with all these good things. So let me know if I can help you in any way. You can put in your order. I'll see that you put in your order. You'll get these 4 cards, and then if your order goes to $40, then you can get the free embellishment to go with the card kits. Anything that's embossed or pre-cut, I will do that, but I can't stamp the items for you. Like I can't stamp this and then cut it. You'll have the paper. You will use your own gems according to what you have to coordinate. I wanted to feature some of the retiring items and share those with you. There's so much goodness happening on the 9th, and then of course the new catalog is live and available for everyone to see on May 1st. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I appreciate your time. It's been an hour and a half, and I am thankful that you spent it with me. Have a blessed rest of your night, and I will see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.